It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Micro Mike, and today we're going to talk about Dan Orlovsky's comment about Matthew Stafford, about how, if the Detroit Lions don't win this year, that Matthew Stafford could be on his way out of Detroit. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for all my notifications, leave a comment and tell me what you think about Dan Orlovsky's statement on Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford needs to win in 2020 to stay with the Detroit Lions, or Matthew Stafford could be on his way out to another NFL franchise after this year. Dan Orlovsky made a statement, and here I quote him. His numbers will be great. I'll keep it 100 with you. Listen, he's either going to win there this year, or a winner going to come to him and get him. I think if a winner comes and get him, or a team that thinks they're in the brink of winning is a quarterback away, I think that people will finally get to see him on a team that is fully complementary and support the quarterback play, similar to the 2014 team or the 2011 team in some capacity. But I think that maybe I'm stupid or naive. I just eventually, he'll either win there or he'll be a winner if he doesn't because of it. I actually agree with this statement, and here's why I agree with this statement. I think Matthew Stafford is getting near the end of his career, and he needs to be with a team that's going to win. Why do I say this? If the Detroit Lions have another year like last year, a 3-win team, a 4-win team, a team that's not competitive, not near the playoffs, this is what I think would occur. I do believe that Matt Patricia is goner. Bob Quinn, there's a good chance he would be a goner. The Detroit Lions at that point will be in an utter rebuild. They're going to get a new general manager, a new head coach, a new philosophy. And a rebuild will be in a process. With Matthew Stafford's age, at the end of his career, with an individual who broke his back 2 times in 2 years, I don't believe he's going to be a quarterback that goes into his 40s. They will be looking to start a whole new rebuild, a whole new beginning of a new era. And that would not be with Matthew Stafford. His cap hit would be $33 million with a dead cap of $19 million. That is tradable, in my opinion, for a new franchise. If a new franchise wants to completely do a rebuild, you're going to be getting rid of other veterans. You're going to be getting a new head coach who wants to build the team in his own way, and that's what they're going to want to do. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. A team that's on the brink would be looking to bring in and looking to acquire a quarterback of his skill set to take them to the playoffs, to eventual Super Bowl run. It's very possible. With that said, I do not believe the Detroit Lions are going to be a 3-4 win team, a team that is not competitive towards the playoffs. I do believe the Detroit Lions are going to be a competitive team this year. I do think they're going to try to compete and get to a playoff berth. I do think Matthew Stafford's going to help the team in that sense to get to a playoff berth. I think the offense is better. I think the defense is better. I think the Lions have a good team. It is possible, though, that for whatever reason, the team fails in that capacity. And I do think Dan Orlovsky is correct in his assessment that you got to look at the Detroit Lions as a business. Do you think Matthew Stafford would be able to handle a whole new rebuild that could take 3 years? No, it makes no sense. You wouldn't be competing for a playoff spot, in my opinion, with a coach who would come in, new general manager who wants to get his own guy, get his own rookie quarterback, and bring him in here. I think it's possible they could do that. I don't want that to happen at all. I think that would be terrible for us fans. We have been dealing with irrelevancy for year after year after year after year after year, endlessly. We are tired of rebuilding. We had the great Barry Sanders. We had him. He didn't bring us a championship. He retired early. We had the great Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron. Great wide receiver. Retired early. We've had great players. I think Matthew Stafford can be one of these players. I want to see us win with Matthew Stafford. I want this to happen. The fan base deserves it. The city of Detroit deserves it. We need a winner, and we need it now. We have pieces on offense. We got weapons. There's no excuse. We have pieces on defense. We have weapons. There's no excuse to be 31st ranked defense in the NFL. If, ands, or buts. There's no excuse to not competing for a playoff berth. Zero excuses. We need to win. We need to win now. Matthew Stafford needs to help us win. Period. I am not going to sugarcoat it. If we lose, and we are a loser, we could be on the brink of a whole new rebuild. This has been a weird offseason. Not many camps, with the sickness completely throwing off the whole NFL. No preseason. College football getting thrown off. The NFL draft this upcoming year is going to be completely off base and off kilter. You're going to have to judge 2 draft classes. It is crazy. I would rather go into next year's draft not with a million questions, with a whole total rebuild. I don't want that to happen. That's bad. That's bad for business. It's bad for our psyche. It's bad for that Kool-Aid. We need a winner, and we need it now. With that said, folks, tell me what you think. Do you think it's possible, if we are a bad team, that they trade Matthew Stafford? Do you think that Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia would be gone? You have a new guy coming in, starting a whole new rebuild. Let me know. Is that something that you could see? Do you think that's not possible? Let me know in the comment section. Comment and tell me what you think. With that said, folks, adios.
Subscribe to the members of ISN.